Hey guys, so what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to call Washington State boards. There's a lot of question about barbers, cosmetologists, who can face shave, who can't face shave. So I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's give them a phone call. Hopefully they will allow me to talk on the phone while I'm interviewing them. If not, I'll give you guys an update on the laws and regulation of what you need and what you can't do as a barber, cosmetologist. I think there's a new license out there called design work or something like that. So let's give them a call. So this is Washington State. I'm going to try and call every state and get to the bottom of every licensing about if you need insurance, or does your shop need insurance, or both parts need insurance. There's so many different kind of laws out there these days. So let's get to the bottom with Washington State first. So I'm looking at Washington State boards. Alright, so it's cosmetology licensing. You can Google it and it'll give you the address, the phone number, the website. So let's call this number. Hopefully I get an answer.
Welcome to the Washington State Cosmetology, Barber, Manicurist, and Esthetician Helpline. It is currently taking 10 business days on average for delivery of licenses from the date we receive your renewal or application. Please wait at least 10 business days before checking on the status of your license. Applications and more can be found online at www.dol.wa.gov/business/cosmetology. Please listen carefully to the following menu options. For our address, hours of operation, and fax number, press 1. For information on exams, press 2. To submit a complaint regarding a cosmetology, barber, manicure, or aesthetic salon, shop, school, or individual providing these services, please visit our website at www.dol.wa.gov/business/cosmetology/forms to download our complaint form. If you would like to follow up on a complaint that you have already submitted, press 3. For all other questions or to speak with a customer service representative, press 4. To repeat
Press 4 to get straight to the people if you don't want to listen to all that.
Professional licensing, this is Danica. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Alyssa. I just had a few questions about barbers and cosmetologists on face shaving in Washington. And then I'm just making a YouTube video about it just because there's so many questions. Is that right if I'm recording this for a video? Because I teach a lot of classes and so many people are asking. So I just kind of wanted to make a video to state what's acceptable or what kind of insurance you have to have.
Okay, let me pull up the law book so I'm giving you absolutely accurate information.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, so what are your questions?
So as a cosmetologist, we are allowed to do a straight blade face shaving, correct?
That is correct.
And then does the shop only need insurance, or as an individual person needs insurance as well?
Only those who have salon shop licenses are required to have insurance. It's a minimum of $100,000 public liability protection. And you need to have a salon shop license if you're practicing barbering or cosmetology, unless you're an hourly employee of a licensed shop.
Okay, so if my shop has insurance, I, as myself individually, doesn't have to have insurance because they already cover for me, correct?
No, your name needs to be on the insurance policy in order for it to count for you.
Okay.
Otherwise, you need to carry your own insurance in order to have a valid salon shop license.
Okay, so my shop needs to get me on their insurance, so my name has to be on it before I can do straight blade shaving?
So if you're in, it doesn't matter whether or not you're doing straight blade shaving.
Yeah.
What we worry about is whether or not you are an employee of the shop or a booth renter.
Okay, perfect.
If you're renting a booth or a chair, you have to have your own salon shop license with your own insurance.
Okay, so and if I'm just like an employee, like commission or hourly, I'm already covered if they have the insurance, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Awesome, that's really good to know. And then, so as barbers, if they are just doing, they are also allowed to do face shaving, and the same thing for insurance for them. If they're a booth rent, they have to have their insurance. And then if they're hourly, like same thing, like if the shop has the insurance, they're good to go.
Yes.
Awesome, that's really good. And then as a barber, you cannot do like highlights, no type of coloring, correct? It's just cutting hair and face shaving.
That's correct. I can actually quote the law if you'd like that describes what we consider the practice of barbering.
That would be great. Thank you.
Okay. So our law defines the practice of barbering as cutting, trimming, arranging, dressing, curling, shampooing, shaving, and mustache and beard design of the hair, face, neck, and scalp.
Awesome. That's great. And that was for barbering?
Yes.
And then what is the cosmetology, what they are allowed to do as well? Because I know like some cosmetologists wonder if they can do facials and waxing. So what exactly does the cosmetologist all entails with the face shaving as well?
Okay, so here's the legal definition of the practice of cosmetology in Washington State. It says the practice of cosmetology means arranging, dressing, cutting, trimming, styling, shampooing, permanent waving, chemical relaxing, straightening, curling, bleaching, lightening, coloring, waxing, tweezing, shaving, and mustache and beard design of the hair of the face, neck, and scalp. Temporary removal of superfluous hair by use of depilatories, waxing, or tweezing. Manicuring and pedicuring limited to cleaning, shaping, polishing, decorating, and caring for the treatment of the cuticles and nails of the hands and feet, excluding the application and removal of sculptured or otherwise artificial nails. Aesthetics limited to toning the skin of the scalp, stimulating the skin of the body by use of preparations, tonics, lotions, or creams, and tinting eyelashes and eyebrows.
Awesome. And that is it for cosmetologist license, right?
Yes. Now, where it is a little bit gray in the law is whether or not a cosmetologist can do eyelash extensions, and they can.
They can or they can't?
They can. They are legally allowed to do them.
Okay, is there a lot of people calling in about the eyelashes, like saying, hey, as a cosmetologist license, can I do the tinting of eyelashes?
Yes, we do get a lot of those questions also as far as whether or not they can tint eyelashes, do an eyelash lift, which is like a perm on your eyelashes, or eyelash extensions, and all of that is covered under the practice of cosmetology.
And you have to have your cosmetology license to be able to do all of that, or can people who don't have their any type of license, is that not okay? If, like, say, I haven't got any licenses and I want to do eyelash, like, all that, that's against the law, correct?
That is correct. You do need to be licensed in order to do that.
Awesome. That's really good to know. And then there's a new license out there as well. Is it like license of design work or something like that?
Hair design is maybe what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. I can give you that definition as well if you like.
Yes, please.
Okay, let me take a look. Try to find it real quick.
Thank you so much for clarifying this. I get so many people asking this, and I'd rather go straight to the source and be able to share it with everyone.
No, absolutely. And it's really important that people know to protect themselves and their clients what is and is not legal. So,
awesome.
Okay, so hair design is legally defined in Washington as the practice of arranging, dressing, cutting, trimming, styling, shampooing, permanent waving, chemical relaxing, straightening, curling, bleaching, lightening, coloring, mustache and beard design, and superficial skin stimulation of the scalp.
Awesome. And there's no face shaving in that one.
Right. There's no face shaving, and there's no cosmetologists can do like manicuring, the basic manicures and basic aesthetics. This is taking all of the practices that a cosmetologist can do to hair,
Yeah.
and just putting it into one license.
Oh, awesome. Perfect. And is there any other licenses, like, under the cosmetology, like, roots of barbering? Is that, like, the last license that people can get, or is there any other ones?
So the licenses that we offer are cosmetology, hair design, barbering, manicurist, esthetician, and master esthetician.
What is the master esthetician?
In some states, master estheticians are referred to as medical estheticians.
Okay.
They typically work in like a doctor's office, and they're the ones who are allowed to use the laser machines and the medium depth chemical peels and medical devices under the supervision of a licensed health professional.
Awesome. And then the esthetician's just, like, very simple, like facials and back massages and doing nails, things like that.
So estheticians don't do nails. Basically, they do skincare that usually doesn't involve any sort of device. They'll use like an exfoliant or essential oils or lotions or light chemical peel, something like that.
Okay.
And they can also do waxing.
Very good. Awesome. I think that's all my questions. Is there any other top questions that you guys get from people that they may be confused, or are those pretty much the top questions that you guys get?
That's pretty much hitting all of our most common questions. We get a lot of questions asking to clarify the difference between a cosmetologist and an esthetician and a master esthetician, that sort of thing. So.
Awesome. Well, I think you answered all the questions that I had for you today. Thank you so much for letting me record you and just getting everybody updated and educated to, like, today's procedures and what they need to do to follow the laws.
Okay.
Well, have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, there you had it, you guys. That was so awesome. Now we know exactly what a barber, a cosmetologist can do. So if you do have a cosmetologist license, you can perform practically everything. And as a barber, you can do face shaving, but you cannot do coloring. But as a cosmetologist, you can do face shaving, you can do coloring, as long as you have insurance. So the way you go about this is make sure if you're getting hired at a beauty spot or like a barber shop, make sure if they have insurance. If they don't have insurance, it's under you to have insurance, because if you cut someone and they're bleeding, it guarantees you that protection if you get sued or anything like that. It's so important to go by the laws, because it's important to just pay that little extra money so you don't lose your license, because you worked so hard and paid all that money to go to school. So I made this video just for stylists and barbers who had so many questions and people who are about to open up their business. Know what you can do and what you can't do. It's so important, and then you feel good about when you work and not feeling like you're under the radar. So I hope this helped you, stylist friends, and if you ever have any questions, please comment below. Give me any type of advice that you want to know. I will be willing to try and connect to people. Hopefully this answered a lot of Washington State barbers, cosmetologists, esthetician masters. So, and now there's a new license, the design hair cutting. It's kind of right in between everything. Let me dig into it more, but like she said, she named it all off. So there you have it. Woo! Get your insurance, people, if you don't have it, if you're doing face shaming. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.